Hey guys, quick little video on the container I use to change the rear filter. I had some questions about that, the exact size and stuff. So I thought I'd give you some options. The main thing is to change your mindset that you have to drain it with a hose down into a pan, and that you can get it right above the drive shaft with a container. Here's some different options that I have. And I've kind of found this one, which I haven't tried yet. I've actually have tried it, but I haven't put the filter in it. But you get very little fluid when you open that drain. So this is plenty deep enough, but it's shallow enough to where you can see the filter real good and work your wrench and stuff. And this just fits perfect. So I kind of recommend that. The place you want to look for this stuff is underneath the cabinet of your wife or significant other storage, because everybody's got Tupperware, right? But if you don't, this one, and this just fits perfect. I mean, it just fits in there just perfect. It doesn't go this way, it can go plenty that way. The main thing you got to look for is that whatever you use, test it first to make sure that you can get it over the catalytic converter without having to turn it sideways or anything, because you're going to have to come out like this unless you put a top on it or something, which I don't know if it'll leak or not. But this one is 8.5, say by 8.5, say 9 by 9, if you count these little things here, but you can twist it this way, and it comes out to about 8 3/4. And then this works good too, which is just a gallon jug that I kind of cut in half. I actually use this in my canoe to bail with, and also other things, because you know you can't lean over the side of a canoe or you'll tip over. So it works good for a lot of different things. You see the quality kind of information you get here on the channel. And then this one is the one you probably saw me use last time, and I have another one that's a little bigger than this that I've been using. And this works fine too. It swallows the whole filter. It's a little wobbly once you get it in place, but it can't go nowhere, because once it's sitting on that drive shaft, it might tilt a little this way or that way, but it's not going to fall over. So that's the good thing about doing it this way. I know originally I started doing it with a hose, and like a lot of you found, it just doesn't capture all of it, because the damn thing, the valve leaks on top of where your hose is connected. So that's kind of a bummer. But anyway, that's the way I'm doing it now. You know, you learn a little bit each time you do these things, and that's what I got. So I hope that helps. Till next time, adios.